Hello everyone, how you doing? Vietnamese Americans, hello. I'm Nick Duo from Chapin City, now Vĩnh Long City. I have studied English by myself, and now I can speak English fluently to communicate with Americans for business. Today, I don't know exactly what time will be good for me to live stream to talk about Truong Quoc Huy n10TV in California City, America, the US. And hello, Australian, Canadian people, and people around the world. Now, a lot of Vietnamese people in Vietnam can speak English fluently like me. So if you want to invest in Vietnam, it's a good time for you, but not easy, You need to understand Vietnam. Maybe you have high education, good knowledge, better than Vietnamese, and you are rich, but to earn money in Vietnam, it isn't easy for anyone, not only you. So, but Vietnam will learn China to develop fast, to build something new, and we in Vietnam need your support. I'm waiting for someone go to my channel. I need to check. Yes, maybe Vietnamese Americans will watch my live streaming video. And God doesn't help me to speak English fluently. I need to practice and speak English at least 4 hours a day, 4 hours per day. So, live streaming on YouTube is a good way, the best way. But my time is money, and I need money. I don't know why many people believe in Truong Quoc Huy and n10TV. He studied until grade 7. I don't think he can analyze some big issues about society, politics, economy. Many people in Vietnam have low education. Most Vietnamese people can't speak English fluently. I know many people are learning English in wrong ways. But I invented some new methods to help you practice English and speak like your mother tongue. Many people in Vietnam, when they are a little rich, they will buy gold, and they put gold in their house. Some people sell and buy gold, trade gold. So they need more information. I will tell you my story. I studied at the high school for the gifted, so I thought I was intelligent. And then I went to Vietnam National University, Ho Chi Minh University of Science to learn computing science, software development. And I thought, yes, I was a genius. And my older sister thought the same. She thought I could know anything. And she asked me about the price of gold. Yes, I was overconfident, like Truong Quoc Huy, like him. Yes, but I realized I'm wrong. I was wrong. I don't have knowledge. I didn't have knowledge about finance. I only know about software development. So, like him, he studied until grade 7. I don't think he can analyze the price of gold. But I compliment him his knowledge about. He read a lot of newspapers in Vietnam and in the US, and he has friend relationships with the rich politicians. News very important, and he also knows history, so he has big data to analyze gold. But it isn't enough. Isn't, isn't.
Thủ lĩnh thường tránh bị bắt lắm. Rồi, thưa quý vị là cái cuộc chiến thương mại của tổng thống Trump á, không? Rồi, cái việc mà Mỹ với lại Trung Cộng á, họ đồng ý họ xuống thang để đàm phán thương mại á, thì cái việc mà phục hồi trở lại
It isn't enough for him to analyze
Rồi cái việc mà Mỹ với lại Trung Cộng á,
the price
họ đồng ý
of
họ
gold.
xuống thang để đàm phán thương mại á, thì cái việc mà phục hồi trở lại của đồng đô la đó, thấy không? Rồi thành ra đó, chính phủ Mỹ đóng cửa nữa chính phủ... lúc này chạy chiếc lớn lúc
So we need to play with the rich, having friend relationships with the rich, to learn from them, from their experience. It's very important. I think experience is better than education, better than your bachelor's degree. We need to feel the gold market, but it isn't enough. You know, I was a founder. Yes, I worked for some Japanese companies in Vietnam, Singaporean company in Vietnam. Then I set up a software developer software company with my classmate to work for Americans. So I may understand American cultures, how to collaborate with Americans. I can understand their philosophies, how to work with them as well as possible. I love it. I love American culture. They are honest. Yes. Many people, for the first time to work with Americans, thinking Americans are maybe stupid, don't know about scamming, but we need to be honest to do a project fast. Effectively. I know. So I was an entrepreneur. I even talked to highly ranking officers in Vietnam to discuss my startup. I understand the Vietnamese politics. So, Truong Quoc Huy and n10TV He has been living in the US for over 10 years. I don't think he can understand the current Vietnamese society now. I don't think so. He only reads Vietnamese newspapers. Although I think I don't like to read Vietnamese people such as VN Express. You know, boring. Maybe I read the title, but I like to watch YouTube videos. He collected news in the world, but I don't like his analysis because bias isn't exactly he doesn't like communism. The Communist Party in Vietnam. And that's why he doesn't like Democratic Party in the US, because the Democratic Party in the US has thoughts like communism, but less extreme. So to understand, to master a field, you can say a student has to take 4 years in the university. So if you want to invest in gold, I think you need to feel the gold market. How? How can you feel? You need to record what happened to the price of gold day to day, month to month, by reading two charts using you can see, one for day to day and one for month to month. Three times in 3 years, and compare these data, the data between 3 years to check the difference and to find out reasons. Why did the price increase? You can use ChatGPT. Yes, so when I'm live streaming, I will show how can I learn something, and you can learn from me, such as what reason make the price of gold increase. You know. Economic uncertainty, recession fears, falling interest rates, weak US dollar, inflation or fear of inflation. Geopolitical tensions, central bank purchases, investment demand reduced, gold supply reduced. Reduced. Reduced.
Reduced. Reduced.
Reduced. Reduced. Reduce. So now will the price of gold in Vietnam increase today? I can read it, even ChatGPT. Why? ChatGPT got data around the world, but it can't. So who can? Will but not guarantee. But it's not guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Guaranteed. You can say
guarantee,
guarantee. Guarantee. So sometimes you should use ChatGPT. Nobody can answer your question about the price of gold exactly. You know. Wow, you know. ChatGPT is my biggest amazing thing. You should use ChatGPT. And you know, even so, we use AI to ask your question, but it isn't good enough. Now how? Let's say so anything, you know, about philosophy, computing science, anything. Anything has its pattern. Yeah, pattern.
pattern,
And you say, you write the price of gold every day, and also write reason after or before this reason to make the price of gold increase. How do you feel using your 5 sentences, your 5 senses? Hearing, touching, text, sight, smell, to understand new information. And you need to feel yourself. Nobody can help you to master new knowledge. And the process needs time. 3 years. To recognize the patterns of the price you can begin to invest in gold a little bit. 1 ounce each time to learn, to check the process by yourself. No one can help you to recognize the price of gold. According to me, I don't know, maybe we should invest in gold only 20 or 30% of your property, property. I like to build something new, but money is the king of the life. We need money, so we need to understand finance, money, and it was my mistake, because when I was a student, I did focus on software engineering. I don't care about finance. But when I failed my startup, I need to learn finance, understand finance by writing a business plan. So, don't invest in gold immediately. We need a good knowledge. We need the patterns. So if you want to hear from Truong Quoc Huy, we only hear his knowledge about his news, the current news. And he said, like, he is a prophet who can know what's happening in the future. Prophet, no, not prophet, the same pronunciation. It's funny. He isn't a prophet. Prophet. He isn't. Prophet. He isn't. So, my conclusion. You need time. Checking the price of gold day to day. In 2 years to understand the process. What do you want from me? Do you want my body? Or do you want to learn English? Ask me. Comment on my YouTube channel. I will answer your question directly. You know. I know many young Americans, their parents may be Vietnamese people. They can't speak English and they can't speak Vietnamese, but they want to come to Vietnam and invest in Vietnam. And many people think Truong Quoc Huy understands Vietnam, but absolutely it's wrong, because he has been living in the US. I was born in Vietnam. I have never gone overseas, so I can understand the Vietnamese business environment better than Truong Quoc Huy. So you should ask me how to set up a company in Vietnam, a startup in Vietnam, because I was a founder 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I worked for Americans. Now I'm working on AI, artificial intelligence. But you know, now many companies don't like to invest in software. They are waiting or building something new, not about software, about website. Because of AI, psychology, you know. And even so, Americans hire local developers. They don't hire remote developers like me. And about AI, the job isn't stable now. Ugly. Yes. Do you know why Americans can invent something new. I know. Because I'm a philosopher. I redefine dualism. To understand diversity in our society, the opposite creates diversity. So if you think something can, it will. If you have money, and Americans have a lot of money, they don't care if they failed. They could do it again. But I'm poor. I can't. Vietnamese people can't. That's why Americans invent a lot of new things. Just GPT. In the past, I want to build a new version of Facebook with the opposite business, selling and buying for the user. But who in Vietnam believe in me? Believe in me? Who can? Nobody. Nobody believe in my knowledge. It took me 2 years to research Facebook technologies, how to build a website like Facebook. I know exactly. I don't think only developers in Facebook know how to build Facebook. But I know why the Facebook performance is good. I know. And I know how to build a new version of Facebook. But nobody in Vietnam believe in me. Even they believe in me, they don't have enough money. So, the life isn't easy. Although I'm a genius in Vietnam, but no job, no money. Becoming a YouTuber now. I need you to subscribe to my channel, to help me out. Please. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Now. I need you to subscribe to my channel, to help me out. Please. So if you want to learn English, first you need to check sounds American channel. watch carefully, slowly. You know, it will take 6 months to finish these videos carefully. And then you need to check my invention, dual linking sounds. What am I talking about? Not what am I talking about. You know? What am I talking about? I speak English fast, naturally, quickly. Thank you. See you later. Please subscribe to my channel.